Hello and welcome to another cryptocurrency video. Today I have a little bit of news about a vending machine at Consensus that was dispensing beers. So stay tuned to hear my thoughts. Oh, that has gone down a treat. But yes, Civic had a vending machine at Consensus which was stocked full of beers, and you didn't have to pay for them, they were given away for free. And all you literally had to do to get one was come up with the Civic app to the vending machine, scan your QR code or have them scan your QR code on your app, and they would give you a beer. So let's read some of the article. Civic kicking off with they are definitely not in the beer vending business, and that they are just using this as a prototype or as like an idea of what companies could do. If you don't know about Civic, they basically pin your identity to the blockchain, so you don't have to carry around like passports and IDs and stuff. Obviously it's down to countries to decide whether Civic could be a legal use of identification, and from my point of view on it, I feel like it's a really great idea. Like, there's been so many times in the past when I've gone out and I've lost my passport or I've lost my identification, my driving license. Luckily where I live they're not so strict on it. Like, if a bouncer knows you're over 18 then they let you in anyway normally, but that's only if they know you. But again, I've been to places where they're really strict on it, really tight on it, and if I had something like Civic where I could just be like, look at my Civic app, I am overage, I could come in here with my friends, that would have been amazing. It's just much more convenient, you know, you haven't got to carry around loads of things. So if blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies move forward in the way that I hope they will, you can literally just do everything on your phone, like ID, pay for things. It would be amazing. Not only that, I used to work in an arcade, we used to have an over 18 section. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the best at maths. To work out someone's birth date, I meant age, not birthday, you know, too many beers. You have to try and figure out like what month, how all the months matches up to figure out what age they are. And a lot of people that worked in the arcade, we all dropped out of school and we all, we didn't do well in school in maths and stuff. But to stand there and try and figure out in front of someone that could be deceiving you can be quite embarrassing, and for someone to go and ask for your ID can be pretty annoying. If you could just scan something on someone's phone and it just tell you if they're of age or not, that would be so much easier. Like, I've done it before when I've tricked a bus driver before. I literally paid for a student fare. I'm not a student, by the way. Got on, showed him my ID. He looked at it. He even made out he was counting on his fingers and let me on anyway. So, yeah, it would be a really good use case in the real world. Read on in the article, this section here says how blockchain could one day enable the makers of all kinds of age-restricted products to move into the vending machine market. Again, another use case that I have is when I used to smoke and I was in Germany. They have vending machines for cigarettes. It's really weird. Like, on the street they have vending machines for cigarettes, which is weird coming from the UK. And my ID didn't match up for those cigarette machines. It was, at the time when I was a smoker, I was really annoyed because I was craving a cigarette. And also they don't have tobacco out there. They just have cigarettes. Anyway, I don't smoke anymore, so that's no longer an issue for me. So the idea of putting age-restricted products into vending machines is quite a good one, to be honest. The only problem is sometimes, like, if you go to one of the like chocolate bar vending machines, the chocolate bars can get stuck, and sometimes it can work out good because you can get like 2 for 1 if someone just walks off and leaves it. But you'd be pretty pissed off if this happened to like a bottle of beer, for example, or something like that. Like, someone would have to come out and fix it. Or in a shop, instead of having a vending machine, you could just have like a scanner where you could just scan someone's phone and maybe it flashes up with their picture and their age. Because I don't think it's right also that, like, if you want to go into a club or a bar, you have to show your ID to someone, but then that person can see where you live. Like, why should they have all that extra information? Why can't they just have, your age? Why can't they just confirm your age rather than seeing where you live, your full name and everything? They should just be able to see your face and your age. And with Civic, it's hard to fake that. In fact, it's probably easier to get a fake ID or steal your brother's or sister's ID and get into a club or buy drinks or cigarettes with one of these IDs. It just makes sense, it just makes sense to have an app. So if we come over to the civic.com website, I'll leave a link for you to come over. If you don't know what Civic is, you can download the app on your phone. It's on iOS and Android, and check it out, get it downloaded. I can see probably a lot of companies using Civic in the future to like verify KYC and stuff, to like buy into ICOs. But yeah, coming back over to the website, they're announcing about this whole beer vending machine over at Consensus, and how it can be just used for like casinos and like voting, loads of different reasons. We click here on the solutions bit for Civic. You can see like token sales and ICOs, know your donor and voter, decentralized KYC services, multi-factor authentication, secure login and registration. So Civic have a wide spectrum of use cases that they could be used for. I think the way that, I'm not going to get into the technology behind Civic and how the structure works, but just quickly, I think it works by, if you want to have your machine or your company using Civic, you need to own so many Civic tokens to be able to use the verification side of things. So that's how it always adds values to the actual Civic token, is that companies will actually have to own Civic to be able to use the actual app in a consumer point of view. Okay, let's not get into that. But yeah, there's that story. As always, leave a comment down below on what you think about Civic. Are you invested in Civic? Also, go download the app, have a closer look at Civic, and thanks for watching this cruise episode. Here's my donation page. Obviously, you don't have to donate. I'm not asking you to donate. I'm fucking telling you to donate. No, I'm just simply saying, if you want to send something my way, if you felt like you learned something new and you want to send me something, here are my addresses to send something to. Okay, you don't have to, but thank you. And again, thanks for watching to the end. Bye-bye.